Alexa, how are you?
Hi, Abishur. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good too. Alexa, what is your question for me this week?
I was reading about researchers in India and the UK creating a new AI system for drones. This system can scan crowds and tell when people are fighting or other suspicious activity is taking place. What do you think such technology means for geopolitics?
Well, it's a powerful development, and it has a lot to do with geopolitics. AI could allow governments to control social unrest in new ways. Just imagine during the Arab Spring, if Middle Eastern governments could have watched and predicted what the protests and movements might turn into. During the Arab Spring, these Middle Eastern governments watched and reacted, much to their surprise, as the movement spread. But if they could have predicted when a movement or when a protest would have become more violent or more aggressive, they might have reacted differently to the Arab Spring. Alexa, do you have any thoughts about this?
Do you think there is a dark side to this kind of AI? Do you think governments could use it in the wrong way?
Definitely. Governments could use this kind of AI to control their society. For example, imagine in the future if there are protests in Paris over refugee policy. The French government might deploy AI drones to monitor these protests, and the drones might say that there's a 94% chance of these protests turning violent. But what if the drones say that there's only a 30% chance, or a 15% chance, or even a 3% chance? And what if the French government still sends in police and law enforcement to stop the protests? Perhaps the French government doesn't want anybody questioning its refugee policy. Apply this to scenarios around the world, to protests and movements and ideologies in all four corners of the planet, and AI could allow governments to control what its population can and can't do. Alexa, did I answer your question?
Yes, you have. Thanks, Abishur.